Talk to us a little bit about, because Sweden is one country which focuses a lot on innovation and sustainability. How do you plan to also innovate with the help of these emerging technology at the same time, fulfilling your commitment of sustainability?
Yeah. For Sweden, sustainability and climate change is very, very prioritized areas. And technology is probably one of the main solutions to address that. But most of these solutions that are required to address climate issues or environmental issues are rather complex. So one very important role for the government is to facilitate collaborations between researchers, between startups, between existing industries and municipalities where a lot of the climate issues occur. So that's one role what the government tries to do, bring together actors to create common understanding and make it conducive to try out and test new environmental solutions. All new technologies, all new solutions almost always are very complex, and to put those complex solutions together requires collaborations. And different countries have different focus areas and strengths. And to put the best solutions in place, we need to collaborate. So that's pretty much the basis of innovation. And of course, now when the world is going into more divided direction, that complicates the rapid transition, for example, for climate change. So you have to be very careful what you do. In many areas, you might need to further develop collaborations bilaterally between different countries. But in certain areas where they're really tough, maybe security constraints, you have to find other ways of collaborating and find other partners. So you have to be very dynamic in this area when you do new things. Of course, you have to collaborate, but you have to be able to have the capacity to evaluate where do you want to develop collaborations and where do you need to maybe be a bit more careful with whom you collaborate with. So it comes back on you to have the capability to change and adapt and find new collaborations. And I think India is an excellent example where there's a lot of potential for advanced collaborations. And Sweden and India has been collaborating around climate solutions for many, many years. There was a strategic innovation partnership on prime minister level between Modi and the Swedish prime minister that focuses on climate technology. There are also other like leading technical solutions where you really want to bring together scholars from India and Sweden. So there are a lot of initiatives, and all those need to be elaborated further.